So yesterday's class we have studied some more rules of prepositions. Okay, so yesterday we have studied in, at, in, into, on, upon, before, ago, from, between. So that we have studied yesterday. So we will continue with some more prepositions here. Okay, so you can just write down rules of prepositions. Okay. Okay, so now here you will see within preposition in, on, in good time. Okay, so these are the prepositions that you can see here, and you can understand that where we can use within and where we can use in. Okay, so this within we can use what? Within means before the end of time. Before the end of time, for example, just if I ask you to submit your anything. For example, you have to submit your assignment before 15th of January. So before 15 you have to submit. Means you can submit on 11th of January, 12th of January, 13th of January. Means within that days. Okay. But if you talk about in means what? At the end of time, while denoting a period of time. Period of time is, you can understand what? A time or period means from here to here. From here to here you can understand is what? From 11 to what? 15th of January. So within that you can submit in time. Okay. So again you can understand here what? This is very important, that within, in, on, in good time. So within is used for what? Before the end of time. In means at the end of time while denoting a period of time. Okay. So now we will have some example here so that you can understand what is the use of this. Now see the example here. So this that you can understand where we can use within, in, on. So he will return in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, that is the end of the time. Okay. But here he will return within 10 minutes. Means here it is the duration of a time. But here it is talking about what? Within 10 minutes. Okay. Now the train is running on time. The train is running on time is not delay, not before. It is on time only. So this is the difference. This is the difference that you can see among within, in, on. Okay. So now you can see here. He will return in 10 minutes. He will return within 10 minutes. The train is running on time. See the differences among the prepositions within, in, and on. Okay. Now we will have another prepositions here. So now we have another two prepositions, that is till and to. That till is used what? Till is used of time, and this to means up to. Here it is used as a up to. So here to, up to is used for place or destination. Distance. So here you can understand what? He studied till 11 p.m. Till 11 p.m. means what? After till 11 p.m. he will not study. So that is show what? That is showing the time. Okay. Now the next one is what? To, up to. So here to, up to is what? Is used of place. It is used of place or distance. Okay. So here I went up to Rani Bagh. I went up to Rani Bagh means you can understand what? I went up to Gorakhpur. I went up to Lucknow. Means after Lucknow you are not going anywhere. Up to Lucknow only. Okay. So this is the difference that you can see here, and this is the use of till and to, up to. Okay. See. Now we have another rule here. Use of prepositions in relation to its object. According to object, how we will use prepositions. So these are the rules. These are some words that you have to remember, and you have to find out where it is coming and what type of preposition that you have to use. Means what? Omission. That is written here. Now that omission of preposition before indirect object. Okay, omission means you have to remove that. Okay. Now, what are the verbs here? Bring, give, lend, promise, leave, sell, buy, show, take, fetch, tell, hand, send, sing, read, cost, play. Here play means what? It is used for an instrument, okay? That you are playing guitar or something else, okay? Find, get, ask. So these are the verbs. These are the verbs where you have to use what? There they have to you have to omit the preposition before the indirect object. Okay. Now when you will see the example, so you can clear your doubts. Means how you can use the preposition of means before the indirect object. Means there you have to omit. Means you have to remove. Okay. Now I'm going to write the example. Okay. So now you can see here the example. I shall fetch you books from market. See the example here. I shall fetch you books from market. Or you can write this sentence another way. You can write this sentence another way. Like I shall fetch books. I shall fetch books for you from market. Okay, I shall fetch books for you from market. Okay, now next. Her father left him large property. And you can write this one. Her father left large property to him. So there are four examples, four sentences, and in these sentences it is told about that how you can use preposition, is how you can omit preposition before indirect object. How you can omit. This is the indirect object, and here you can see that large property. Okay. Now, I shall fetch you books from market. I shall fetch books for you from market. So now in this example that you can see that this for is what preposition, and it is not coming here. Will you sing me a song? This is indirect object, and here it is used here. Means both the way that you can write the sentence, both the way that you can write. But the thing is what it is telling here, that omission of preposition before indirect object, means there you have, means if you want to write, so you can write like that also. Okay, and I hope that you till here you have understood. Now we will see the next. Okay, now the next rule you can see is that what? Note the placement of proper object. Proper object, that can be direct object, that can be indirect object. So there you have to notice what? The placement. Okay, with the use of the following verbs with a special reference to the preposition. So here these are the verbs: provide, supply, furnish, interest and present. So these are the following verbs, and there you need to be very careful while using prepositions. So here I'm going to write the example so that you can understand the definition. Okay, but before that you have to write this rule. Have you all written? I'm going to erase it. That you can see, I have recorded this. You can see that on YouTube. Okay. So now these are the three examples, but written in different way. But here you have to find out which one is incorrect and which one is correct. Can anyone tell that which one is incorrect? By reading the rule, can anyone tell that which one is incorrect? See here, this one is incorrect. This one is incorrect and these two sentences are correct. Already it is written or means what? Either you can write this one or this one. What you have written, the definition of what you have written, the note. Note the placement of proper object, that is direct object or indirect object. First you should know about direct object and indirect object. If you don't know, so I will explain it again. Okay. Miss, in one class I'll explain it. Okay, so with the use of the following verbs with a special reference to the preposition. So the use of verbs provides, supply, furnish, interest, present. So now you can see here, I provided. This is the verb, and because after that I provided him what? What provided? There the proper arrangement, the proper placement of the object means direct object and indirect object, that you have to notice. So according to the rule, this one is wrong, but these two sentences are correct. And I hope that till here, whatever the preposition that I have explained, that you have understood. Okay, so thank you so much class.